a chair and let's chill. Let's party, let's talk and let's build. Yeah, alright, let's talk over drinks.
Welcome, greetings. Welcome to another episode of Talks Over Drinks. My name is Corey Folkenye. As always, my partner in justice, the guy Markel Primes. What's good with you, sir?
Everything is everything, as usual. You know, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's all I could say when I think about it. Everything is everything. Because,
I'm not mad at you.
Everything is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way it's going to be something different is if you do something different.
I understand. So, thought of the day, food for action.
All right, so this is food for action. Since I know by this time the election is over, we got a new president. Or we may have a new president. Who knows? Yeah, we might. But by that time, we should have a new president. So this food for action is this. The commander changes, but the soldier remains. So,
You have to say nothing else after that.
Hey.
The commander who... I always laugh now because somebody put that yard sign up on the thing, like, and put it on social media. They said, presidents are temporary,
yep.
Wu-Tang is forever. I can't do that. Well, this gonna be a hip hop episode.
Absolutely.
I'm super excited because this guest means a lot to me. Like, and I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna wait till he comes on, but his lyrics are those lyrics that kind of just grab you around the neck and they just keep shaking you. You know, and it's one of them things that, like, you may have missed the lyric, but then when you re-listen to the lyrics later on, you're like, that's what he said, or like the light bulb goes off, or you get extra excited. I think that hip hop is that part of me that, like, gives me sustenance. And
right.
And this gentleman is one of the artists that, you know what I'm saying, when I'm having that bad day, I can listen to his music and it kind of lifts my spirit. So we have to welcome to the new hot seat, Roy Revolution. The guy, yo. Good to be. I'm glad you're here, man. I'm so happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm what I have to tell people is that I wish that I could, like, get a mason jar and vacuum pack that feeling I had when I first heard somebody, when it just listened. And I'm gonna say this, Roy. I know you extra humble. I'm gonna tell you some things. I first heard you on SoundCloud, and I think I was listening to Skunk's SoundCloud. And you know how what it does is SoundCloud, it joins you to maybe other people that the person you following or listening to, so you would attract after Skunk.
Yeah.
And I was driving, so I couldn't manipulate the phone, so I just let the phone ride through. And
God for that.
yeah, I heard. I don't know if people. Oh, that's not even it, man. I got all Kahego. This is what I heard. Yo.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Griselda is hot now. Yeah, I said it. I said it.
Yeah, that is.
I said it.
I'm gonna tell you. So that was the New York Nights EP, and I'm gonna tell you what resonated with me as I was sitting at that traffic light. Roy says, I used to worship people's thoughts, but I ain't caring no more. They said I changed and that I ain't the same as before. They keep you locked in a box like they don't want you to grow. Just know what God's in the room when I walk through the door. Like, and I don't know where that was in your career, because I know that's probably not your first joint, but that's where I came in. Mm-hmm. So tell the people a little bit about that project and just about how you write, what gives you the the energy or what you're trying to say to your fan base?
Well, first of all, I just want to say, it's a pleasure to be here.
I'm glad.
It's a long time coming. Like this, I mean, oh my God, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And I swear, like if I had 100,000 more views,
wow.
I'd be great. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that's more supportive than you are, so I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, man.
That wasn't my first project. It was more of a reawakening and more of a repackaging. Because I came out before, and this was like right when trap music was popping off.
Right.
So I was going to the like open mics and stuff around the city at that time, and I mean, I was just getting like the deer in the headlights look. People was looking at me like, what? And so I kind of had started getting used to that, you know what I'm saying? But that fell off because obviously, I mean, it wasn't feeding me nothing back.
Right.
So I fell off. And then I went to a show one day, a couple of years later, and it was like, oh, snap. So I got to give, it's people like, Radio B was on the show.
Shout Radio B.
Michael Millions, I think, was out there. Joey Gallo, Noah O. It was that scene that I went to a show, and I was like, excuse my expression. I don't know if I could curse on here.
Yeah, man, do your thing.
Well, I'm not gonna do too much anyway. It was like, it is people out there, you know what I'm saying,
right,
who is doing the hip hop like I'm doing hip hop,
right,
or hear it like I hear it,
right. And
that really, really inspired me, to be honest, man. So, I went back in and I repackaged, and then that's when, later on, or not too short after, the NY Nights EP came out, and I really, but I'm New York born,
no doubt.
I moved down here when I was like 11 or 12, but anybody, that come from New York, my whole, my household is from New York. I got cousins. We travel back and forth, so you never really lose your, your culture.
It's a state of mind.
Right.
It doesn't matter where you at.
Right.
New York is, Markel and I are both from New York.
Yeah.
My wife from Jersey.
Yeah.
It's a state of mind.
Yes,
so
right.
wherever you go, you carry that state of mind with you.
Right.
And it's part of your consciousness.
Right. And it's not I embedded in you or nothing. It's just we have to survive in conditions that are not really normal around the world. You know what I'm saying? At 9, 10 years old, we taking the public transportation with the regular adults.
Right.
On those school buses in Harlem.
Right.
So it teaches you something different. It teaches you how to survive. It puts everything on fast forward.
No doubt.
So I just really wanted to capture something that sounded like what a nighttime ride through New York would sound like. You know what I'm saying? And
the other thing about the record cover, yo,
yeah,
that's the 59th Street Bridge.
Yeah, my man.
And that's the tram. When I saw that, it's like I'm sitting there at the light. Yo, all this happened at a traffic light.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, that's the 59th Street Bridge.
Yeah.
I was real geeked because I was relating to what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I started progressing through that project, it just, was that the GOAT?
What?
Screaming? I don't know what track that is.
He picks up on everything.
Yo, the Screaming GOAT.
I don't even know.
Hold on.
Yeah. My man.
I think you might have told me about that.
Hold on.
Shout out to my man Dwayne, man. He did the cover art for it.
Yo,
and I ain't even, because he know me, you know what I'm saying? We went to school together. He a sneakerhead. So it's like, it was a lot of commonality involved. And I mean, he just sent it to me, man. I think he crushed it. He killed it. He killed it. He killed it.
I can't find it.
What inspired you?
I'm inspired. Okay. I'm a singer first.
Okay.
I used to sing in elementary school. So my mother is a singer. My grandmother is a singer. My grandmother used to sing background with Frankie Lyman.
Wow.
So it's a gift. Music is a gift that's been passed on, through a couple of generations in my family.
Wow.
And I learned how to sing one day. The Boys Choir of Harlem came to my school, and they were just holding just these little auditions or whatever. And shout out to my music teacher, my 4th grade music teacher, Mr. Washington, I believe his name is. He was like, "Come on," and basically you had to repeat, everything they did, and I was able, because before then I didn't know I could sing, and I was able to repeat everything that they did. And not only that, later on, I got my first solo in the choir, so like I'm really from a musical background, 70s, 60s, 70s music, 80s music, and I mean rap. I mean, who wasn't inspired by hearing Check Out My Melody?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who wasn't inspired by hearing, Run DMC? And the unique point of view that I come from is that I come from the place where this stuff was created. I remember it coming out of the Maximas on the Avenue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing Alpo ride up and down the block on the motorcycles and the bikes and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my perspective of it is I think different because it's really who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a thing that a lot of people try to emulate.
It's the song where you was talking about you chilling eating syrup with your chicken and your waffles.
Drizzling syrup over chicken and my waffles.
That's the goat, son.
Ego Colossal. yeah. It was Ego Colossal. It was. So sometimes some things are braggadocious. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things are more of a story. And sometimes I like to take people and just sit them right in my seat and paint a picture vividly, like step by step. Like you can picture somebody drizzling syrup over chicken and waffles. You know what I'm saying? Same way, like Nas used to take you and walk you through the streets of New York with him. You know what I'm saying? So those that's a lot of my early inspirations, man.
What? Because I know your catalog is on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? I know you had the joint that you did with Sean Price. That's out now. Tell the people a little bit about that. I know he was an important link in your chain.
Absolutely. Shout out to Sean Price, man. R.I.P. Sean Price.
Yes, sir.
My brother, shout out to AG Got Beats and the MachineMasters.com, man. He's a YouTuber, 8 years in the game. And he's up to somewhere around, I know it's over 240, but close to 250 subscribers.
Okay.
So I got YouTubers this close to me that was doing it before it was cool. You know what I'm saying? And so he makes a living off of this, man. This is what he does every day, all day. Okay. And that being my brother and him making beats and teaching people how to make beats, everybody is kind of why you not working with your brother? You know what I'm saying? Your brother make beats, why you not working with your brother? You know what I'm saying? And so, we finally got to a place because, sometimes when people are so close to you, their opinions of what you do can be damaging because you rely on each other's words so much. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that used to tell me, I'll write around because, he had a little move early on. Shout out to Mid-South Records. He was moving early on. And I'm writing, he got everybody else in the studio. And I'm writing. And so I spit it for him. He's like, nah, not yet. I'm like, what? Alright. So, I kept, and this happened for years. And finally, one day I sent him something, man. He was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I went to a place where I had a county-sponsored vacation for like 30-something days. And so I was able to find my voice. I had nothing else around me. And I was able to find my voice. And I think this was like in 2009. And from then on, I kind of been pushing through with, with this sound that I got. And he said, yeah, that's it, man. He did the beat and he put Sean Price on it. And he was like, yo, I think I want to send you something. But it got Sean Price on it. And he know what Sean Price meant to me or means to me. Right. So I was like, oh, man, all right. But, I feel like, we got a good joint, you know what I'm saying, and we knocked it out, man. And,
what's the song called?
It's called Time for Change, man. Time for Change on SoundCloud. Right now.
We're gonna put the link in the commercial after this segment so y'all can listen to it. First of all, I'm speechless because, Roy like one of my favorite rappers, man. I got a few. Mandy be quoting your lyrics. It's funny. We went to Jersey a couple months ago, and we knocked on her sister's door, and the dog started barking. And she said, oh, my sister got a dog. And I was like, word? What's the dog's name? And she looked at me, and she was like, Roy. And she looked at me, and she was like, I got him. We both said it at the same time. We was like, I got him. How'd you come up with that catch?
Okay. All right. So... Right when I was, getting started, man, this dude, he asked me he was like, so what's your name? You know what I'm saying? So I told him, what my name was. So he was like, so what's your catchphrase? Like, what you gonna say so people can remember you? You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I don't got no catchphrase, man. Just listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't got no catchphrase. Because I wasn't really with no gimmicks or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It really had to be like all raw for me and organic. And I don't know what happened. It just started coming. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it went from, you know, it's Roy, you know, and then I got him. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, because I need you to know that when you hear that, you know what I'm saying, your life is about to be over. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's going to be like, it's like looking in the mouth of the lion. That's going to be the last thing you hear before you die. You know what I'm saying? I needed to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was just so thankful that, you know, it kind of kept catching. I mean, I end my verses with it. You know what I'm saying? I start my songs with it. And I do it all the time on purpose. Just so, you know, it could come, you know, just bang in your head over and over.
So yo, I say this, right, because I was in the shower one day. Mandy was brushing her teeth, and I had left my phone. And this was like early on when I was really, you know what I'm saying, and shout Army, because I was in the studio the first time we met. I was in the studio with Army, and we were sitting in the lobby of Bully Studio. Shout out Bully Boy.
Shout out to Bully, man.
Bully Boy on the track, killing it.
Yes, sir.
Yo, and I'm sitting there with Army on the couch, and I hear the intro for New York Nights in the studio, and I'm sitting up on the couch like, yo, and Army's looking at me like, what's wrong with you, Corey? I'm like, yo, that's that song. And Army's like, yeah? And I'm like, yo, is he here? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting geeked. And like, Army was like, Corey, you know what I'm saying? He trying to watch TV. He like turning the TV up, trying to mute me out. And Army was like, I don't know if he's here. I'm sitting here next to you. So I went running down the corridor at the studio, and I busted in Bully studio. Bully looking at me like, King. You know what I'm saying? King. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, Bully, is that dude here? And he was like, he's standing right behind you. And that's when I was like, yo, it was you and your boy. And I was like, yo, man. Like, it was awesome. Yeah. But yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I watched a video with Van Jones and Busta Rhymes. And I'm not a Van Jones fan. Recent, it was on YouTube, right? And Van Jones read something that other people thought about Busta Rhymes, and Busta Rhymes didn't know who it was. And then Van Jones told him on the outset. So I went to Bully studio probably like 2 weeks ago. Shout Bully, shout Bars Nice, because Bars left the Moss for me in the freezer.
Okay.
And I got off work and I breezed over there, and we was sitting down and we was chopping it up. And Bully was like, yeah, Roy's like an angel, right? And he said, you know what I'm saying? And you know, angels, when they on earth, they gotta hide their wingspan. And Bully said, if Roy opened his wings up, right, your wingspan would be like Crazy Diesel. But he was like, when you're on Earth, you speak so humbly. So that's what Bully was talking about you. And I just feel that. You know what I'm saying?
I have to give Bully a whole lot of credit, man.
Yo, Bully is amazing.
He, you know what I'm saying? We really developed a crazy chemistry, and you can really hear it on, you know, NY Nights, man, because this dude has started like not just doing drops in the songs, but he started spinning stuff back, and you know, he just became like a magician. Like he was another instrument or another artist on the tracks. And all I did was ask him to just engineer it for me. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, you know, he was, I guess, so inspired by what I was doing because it was so unlike what everybody else was doing. It was very reminiscent or very close to, you know, his heart. Right. And I just gotta give him a whole lot of credit, man.
Bully is extremely powerful.
Absolutely,
bro.
Absolutely.
He is like light years when he does music and he catches the sound. You know what I'm saying? You, Big Star, shout Big Star, Bars Nice, Cool Avancia, like everybody. Like the whole Bully camp is ridiculous. You got a question?
Him, my only question is, and you kind of gave some insight to it. When I hear lyricists, great lyricists, I always imagine them just going around getting inspired by everything. Like how you said, you talked about how you came up with your saying. You said it's just like, I'm destroying everybody.
Yeah, everybody has to die. Yeah.
Everybody has to die.
Yo, I just imagine MCs just being like that all the time, like walking down the street, just driving, and just see something crazy, and then you just got your pad or something, or you just pull out your recorder, and you just got bars right there.
Yeah.
But what does that trigger? Because you kind of said that you did that vacation. Vacation gave you time to like think.
Yeah.
So what does that for you?
It can nowadays it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I've been doing it for a while now. So inspiration comes from all over, and I'm not really one of those dudes. And I'm gonna say this. You know, I'm probably gonna get slayed for this, but I'm not somebody who sits around with a pen and a paper all day long. Like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't force myself to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I have to be inspired to create. And for me, it's like I'm addicted to that feeling. I'm addicted to what it feels like to hear a beat for the first time and to go through that process of putting the puzzle together, which becomes a 16 or which becomes a song that people hear. Right. So, I mean, I love sneakers. I love fashion. I love art. I love, you know what I'm saying, TV. I love women. You know, I'm inspired by beauty. So I'm inspired by, you know, everything, to be honest with you. And there are times when I put myself in a bubble and I'm not listening to anybody else's stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it's very easy to regurgitate, you know what I'm saying? But now, because, you know, I'm older and I feel like I have identified who I am as an artist, I'm okay with listening to people's stuff now, you know what I'm saying? And so sometimes that would inspire me. I'm inspired by battles. I used to watch battles a lot too, like the smack battles and all that, you know what I'm saying? Because I get
inspired by them joints too sometimes.
I'm telling you, man, because the way that those dudes put stuff together, I really believe that they can out-rap, and they've shown it. They can out-rap some of your best rappers, you know what I mean? I think the stigma is they struggle making songs, but there's no denial in the fact that they write with layers and layers and layers. I mean, like, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm inspired by all that, you know what I'm saying? All kind of things.
Yo, I don't even know, son. I'm so happy that you came. You took some time out. I know your schedule is crazy. Yeah. We've been trying to do this for a long time. Yes. For the viewers at home, if they want to get you on social media, what are your handles?
I'm on Instagram, man. At Roy Revolution. I'm on SoundCloud. You can catch me. Search Roy Revolution on there. In the future, I'm gonna be working with Machine Masters Music Group, and the next project actually that I'm putting out gonna be on Machine Masters Music Group. Shout out to Machine Masters. Then I guess now we going for legitimacy, the iTunes, the Apple Musics and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Just to, I guess legitimize, I'll say this. I've been an underground artist for a very long time. Proud underground backpacker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, religious, and now it's time to come to the light. You know what I'm saying? It's time to come to the light.
You are the light. And like I said, I know that we had a couple shows back. We have Bars Nights. We had Big Star. Shout out Bars Nights and Big Star. Yeah, shout out to them. One of the things that Big Star told me, and that's why I had reached out to you a couple weeks ago, like, we got to start supporting y'all. Yeah. We got to start money. So, you know what I'm saying? Your intellectual property should not be free. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, that's how y'all mining for diamonds. Right. That's so, you know what I'm saying? When you...
excuse me, I'm sorry. It brings a bar. Yo. Man. It brings a bar. I said, I drop jewels like African mining diamonds.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what we got to support y'all. Because like Kula was saying in the background with Dr. Jackson's show, there's a lot of y'all that spit the positivity, but y'all not getting the support. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm saying Cardi B be dropping wet ass pussy and motherfuckers be quick to drop $1 on her. Now we need to be dropping $1 on y'all because y'all are the ones that inspire us regular people to go to work every day. We listening to y'all in the whip before we gotta go pull that double shift. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that's to y'all. Yo, we gonna go to this commercial break. Roy Revolution, Corey Fauquier, Markel Price talks over drinks.
Yes,
cheers, cheers, cheers.
Sean Nice. Yo, they call me Sean the Scared Harming ya. Fuck that, they call me Sean the Scared Alarming ya. Sean the Vet warning ya. Sean the grab the crumbs of Armadula Oblongata. Now the nigga that you know, flow is ill, the word to mama. I'm in a whole different space, call it Andromeda. Battlestar Galactic with the ratchet, I will llama ya. Understand, nigga, the flow ill. You should know by now, nigga, Angela Bofield. No jerk, I blow perp. Captain America logo in front of the low shirt. You can't sell drugs with no work. Manicured fingernail, niggas did no dirt. Nigga, respect my conglomerate. Before I run in your crib, some tech to your mama shit. Time for change, get the fuck off Obama dick. P for president, nigga, I know a lot of shit.
I don't poly with coons, I'm probably with goons. Shout to the gods, the earth, the sun, and the moon. Making my way out, but it better be soon. We form a platoon, I'm stationed in the Legion of Doom. You either love to produce or you love to consume. Either so, there's no middle road to assume. I'm enlightened, since it's heightened at high noon. You should walk with me, I'm cold as the dark side of the moon. Challenging, fantastic, like I'm Doc Von Doom. Lyric images vivid, like I'm doped on shrooms. I'm a Garvey speech, y'all afternoon cartoons, and we can hardly speak. Savages just after the pool, and after I rock, it won't be hard to assume that Roy Revolution's just a different dude. And AG, he is the provider of grooves. And what's next? I suggest that you stay tuned. It's Roy, yeah.